Had to take a week off, guys, because believe it or not, the 7-day challenge, it was a challenge. I mean, what could I say? But I kind of failed it, but I kind of didn't. I took the holiday off. The only day I didn't post was Thanksgiving, so I don't know. Am I a bad guy for that? I don't think so. Um, but yeah, had to take a week off. But we're back today with the regular program of the Friday live stream. So we got that going on. I got a lot to talk about because I'm gonna recap my whole week and on how that went. And that's that. So yeah, let's get started. Big news for those of you guys that like Toyota. Toyota announced a new like supercar. What is it called? Oh, the Toyota GR GT. That's what they announced. Um, it's inspired by the Lexus LFA. It comes with a 4.0 twin turbo V8 engine. So you got that. And it looks like a straight up race car. I'm not gonna lie. It was released today. That's when I saw all the pictures of it. If you look at the steering wheel, it looks like a straight up F1 steering wheel. So it should be interesting to hear how that car sounds, because the Lexus LFA was actually a really cool car. I actually like that car because yeah, it sounded like a straight up motorcycle. So yeah, that's that. Wanted to talk about that and address that. It's actually rumored to have like 650 horsepower, so we'll see. We'll see how that car goes. But yeah, getting into recapping this past week of of what happened. So Monday we had a live stream. That was a good live stream. That was the last van live stream. So we're back to van live streams today. It's been a whole like almost 2 weeks since I've streamed from the van. I took you guys on 2 IRL live streams last week. I know you guys enjoyed them. I enjoyed them. Um, so I will definitely be doing more IRL live streams, guys. So those of you guys heard it first here on the stream. So we got that to look forward to. Shout out to all of you guys that watch the replays, because it's a good amount of you guys now. And my goal is to keep getting that number up, keep just grinding YouTube. Like I said, guys, I'm still on my goal to hit 2,500 subscribers this by the end of this year. So we're doing it. Let's see. Min Haj Zoltan, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know why. Thank you, but you're welcome. And shout out for spamming the emotes, guys. I don't ask for that. I don't ask for that a lot. Actually, I hardly ever ask for it, but you guys always show up. There is basically no one watching. Neri Man Ovu. We got 14 people here, so I want to say that's nobody. Um, Ignotus Blue, whatever your goal, remember you are Mexican and not a Mexican. Yep. I don't know what, I'm just showing up. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. I'm showing up. I'm here. I'm here for the streams. I'm here to kick it with you guys. I take notes because I want to have things to talk about with you guys. If you guys want to come up to the chat, chop it up, we're more than welcome to do that. But yeah, my goal is 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. So sub up, guys. And shout out for the emotes, guys. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I want to recap the 7-day challenge, because the 7-day challenge was the Thanksgiving challenge I did, guys. I streamed 3 days. One day I posted shorts, and no, 2 days I posted shorts, and then one day I posted a long form. The long form video, for those of you guys that saw it, I think it was a really good video, guys. If you guys haven't watched it, feel free to check it out. It's on my channel. It was a good video because I think the highlight of the video wasn't so much the night ride. It was the race against the Metro. I raced the Metro, guys, on the motorcycle, so that was fun. It was actually pretty fun, and I actually I get in this mindset, guys, when I go racing. I commit to it, and it's sometimes I feel like it's too dangerous, because if you look at it, I did blow past the stop sign and a red light. The stop sign I blew past at 40, and the red light, well, it wasn't even a red light. It was an intersection that had just turned green, so I could have been T-boned or something, but I took that at 60, and I still lost to the Metro. So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. You can't win all of them. But I was looking at my old channel, like my old videos when I used to race and stuff. Some of those, they were pretty crazy, man. I do have to say that they were pretty crazy. because like I was looking at my EG when I raced the red EG, guys. I blew past the stop sign at 100. No, it wasn't even a stop sign. It was a red light at 100 miles an hour. Only reason I did it is because I am very familiar with that street. I know that there is just 3 intersections, not 4, like there usually is in an intersection. You got 4 lanes coming, north, south, east, west. But there was no west. There was just north, south, and east. And I saw that there was nobody in the east, so I took it. But yeah, that was that. But I was looking at that last night. I was thinking maybe I should do something with that video, but it is what it is. And then, oh, you guys seem to really like going fishing with me. That was actually really fun. I brought you guys fishing. I even posted a little clip. I might post more clips from that stream. I haven't even really gone back to watch that stream. But it was a really fun stream. And then we went cycling. I took you guys cycling with me. That was actually fun. It seemed like you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the fishing streams more often. I think so this is what I have planned for a Christmas. I don't know if I'm just gonna do another 7-day challenge, but I'm gonna incorporate more long-form content rather than shorts. I feel like that's where I'm slacking, is on the long-form content. But nowadays, a lot of people, they watch more shorts. But you can do both. You can make a long-form video, clip it, and then do that. So I don't know, I've been thinking if I should try and do 14 days. 14 days of just straight posting on YouTube. But I feel that might be a lot. I don't want to burn myself out. Because believe it or not, YouTube does drain you guys. It's not that easy. But at the very least, I will be here for 7 days, another 7-day challenge. I don't know how the people do. They do the whole month challenge. It's a lot. But hey, maybe I was thinking maybe not this year, but I might do that next year. Next year I'll be more prepared, and then I'll be better at YouTube. That's the way I see it. When it comes to YouTube, I feel like I'm still learning a lot from it. It's not that simple. It's not as easy as just turning on the camera and that's it. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes, and so stuff like that. I'm still learning all of that. So that's my goal, to kind of learn all that by next year, which you would think that somebody who's been on YouTube for at least 3 years would know, but I wasn't on my grind, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't on my grind those past 3 years. I wasn't really committed to it. It was just always a hobby, and it still is a hobby. Dustin Huff 563, what is your job? Man, I get this question all the time, but I don't really like talking about it, man. I feel bad that I can't answer your question, but I just don't answer it because I'm streaming while I'm at it, so I don't want to, they can't cross each other, because no, they're not gonna be happy if they see me streaming here. So, but you can ask me anything else, bro. I'll answer that, except the job question. I dodge that one a lot, but I just have to. It's the same reason I have a jacket on. I'm covering up my uniform. So, but yeah, man. Whatever questions you guys have, feel free to ask. And this weekend, I do have a video planned to film. You can't even say what kind of job you do. I just can't, man, because it's you guys will know. You guys will know, and then I'm very public about where my location is, where I stream out of, the city I stream out of. And I'm sorry, man. I just can't. I'm sorry, Dustin, but I'm really sorry about that, because I know a lot of you guys want to know. But I just don't think it's that big a deal. Waldo Official, where are you? MGB Automotive, what's up, MGB Automotive? Of course I remember you, man. I did take a week off, so I'm glad you remember me enough to come over here and chop it up. Kara Cutie, why is there slow mode? What do you mean slow mode? Is there a delay? I do a 5-second delay on the chat, guys, just to prevent spamming. That's the only reason I do that. Because that's the only thing that would throw off anything on YouTube for me. It's just spamming, and I think that's what you mean. So I do a 5-second delay for chat. I don't think it's a lot, but I think it's enough to prevent spam. So, Waldo, where am I? I'm in the city of Azusa, man, in California. I don't know if I should have said that, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I rep the city because this is the hometown. MGB Automotive, I never would like to go to the blue. What do you mean the blue? Like California? Because California's really nice. Caracutie. Oh, how's your day? It's good. It's Friday. And I'm pumped. I did take a whole week off. My bad. There's like a big truck backing up right behind me. I don't know if I'm this way. It doesn't look like it. How's your day? It's good. It's Friday. Halfway through work, so that's good. I don't work tomorrow or Sunday, so I think it's pretty good. How's your day? MGB Automotive, GTA. GTA, I play GTA. I don't play GTA 5 anymore. I played that like 10 years ago when it released, but I'm here waiting for GTA 6. Let me bring that back up a little. But yeah, good. I don't have any homework, Caracutie said. That's good. It's Friday. There's teachers that give homework on Friday, man. I never liked that. Like, why are you guys giving me homework on the weekend? MGB Automotive, you're playing it right now. Sick. I lose interest on GTA. I'll jump in it, and then I'll jump out of it, and then I'll take like a year or two without playing it, and then they'll install an update that is like somewhat intriguing to me, and I'll go watch it. MGB Automotive, guess how old am I? All right, you're gonna have to give me some hints, bro. We're gonna go less than 18. Are you less than 18? And the only reason I'm saying that is because my analytics say that there's a good amount of you guys that are like, young, that watch live streams, and it makes sense. Caracutie, if school isn't a place to sleep, then home isn't a place to work. Yo, that's facts. Void Letsky, welcome back to the stream, bro. Yo, what's up, Void Letsky? KC 2015, hi. Hi, KC, welcome to the stream. MGB Automotive, you're a kid, okay. Preteen, like, are you less than 13, bro? And that's an interesting name for a kid, MGB Automotive. I honestly thought you were older, bro. I honestly thought you were probably like some dude in his 20s. Go figure. Casey, yo, what's up, chat? Exactly, what's up, chat? Voyletsky, what's up, bro? I was searching for your channel. Awesome, that's good to hear. I hope you guys are also enjoying the videos and shorts that I post. I know they're very different from my live streams, but it's just stuff that I like to do that I feel you guys would find it entertaining. At the end of the day, I'm here to entertain you guys also. So I keep that in mind whenever I turn on the camera. Like, I'm here to entertain, I'm here to inform, and I'm here to chill too. So I try to make that into a package and deliver it to you guys. MGB Automotive, no. You're not preteen. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say 15. Let me know if I got it right. Caracutie wants me to guess her age. Okay, this is easier because you have a profile picture. You look young. I'm gonna go ahead and guess 12. I'm gonna say Casey's 12. I agree with Casey. I wouldn't say 8. I would say 12. MGB Automotive, my dad is a walk. MGB Automotive, he is 35, but I am on his tablet. Oh, that makes sense. It's funny. I wonder what dad thinks when he sees my content on his tablet. Kara, I said 12. A little younger, okay. 9. I don't think 9. I think 9 is young. I think you're double digits. But so I might even say 10. Let me know. Casey, where is y'all from? I'm from California, Casey. But I think you know that. MGB Automotive, are you guessing 9 or are you saying you're 9? Because I don't think you've told me. Did anyone bully you? No, no one's really bullied me. Yeah, when you get like an adult, when you get older, people don't really bully you. Like, they'll do things to mess with you. They'll try to mess with you, like, and other things, but if you just don't even bother with that stuff, it don't matter. Caracutie 10. Yo, I said it, double digits. So And I said 9, but then I backtracked to 10. So maybe I got it right. What do you guys think? MGB Automotive, you're 10. Oh, we got a couple of 10s in the chat. That's awesome. Ding, ding, ding. It's 10. There you go. Casey, guess my age. Casey, you got to drop some context, bro. Because it's a little tough. But Casey, I'm going to go ahead and guess less than 18, Casey. Like I said, chat's young. Nothing wrong with chats being young. Boy Letsky. Casey, I think 10 or 9. Okay, that's a good guess, Kara. Boy Letsky, DW, my Pookie, just leave it to me when someone do. Don't worry, my Pookie, just leave it to me when someone's due. Interesting. Pick one. Yo, Casey, you gotta tell me if you're under 18. I think you are under 18, but you gotta at least drop a hint. Daniel Barry's official. Welcome back, Daniel. Happy Friday. Hey, everyone. Yo, that's a good energy to bring on a Friday. That's the energy I got. Kara, her name is Casey 2015. Oh, okay. Then it's 10. It's 10 going on 11. I should have thought about it more, but shout out Kara for being smart than me. Fat Nick Gert, yo. Yo, I read that a little too confident. What's up, first time viewer? What's up? First time reading your name, bro. You got me with that one. I've seen a good amount of names that come on here with stuff like that, and I'm usually pretty good at reading ahead of it, but you got me there. Casey, less than 18? Yeah, could not get to. Yeah, I could not get 2005. I think we guessed it. You're 10, bro. Nothing wrong with being 10. I remember 10. 10 was a good year. 10's a big year because you're actually leaving the elementary scene here in the States. You're going to middle school. So you probably got that going on, Casey. MGB Automotive, Bay, or you're going to play GTA 5. Yo, MGB Automotive, thanks for stopping by, bro. It's good to see you here on the stream. Have fun playing GTA 5. I wish we could play GTA 6 this year like Rockstar promised to us, but they backtracked that shit to next November. So we'll see, and they might even push it back next year. Like at this point, I don't think we're ever going to play that game. Kara Cutie with the emotes. Casey, welcome back, Casey. Kara, my school goes to 6th grade in elementary. Okay, yeah, there's some schools that do that. Well, they'll push it up to 6th grade. But what's your middle school? Is your middle school just 7th and 8th? Like, what is that? What is 6th grade? I'm from Scotland. 6th grade, you're either going to be like 11 or 12 years old when you go to that school. That here in here in the States, mostly the States, they'll divide them. You'll go from 4 to 10. You'll be in elementary with the small kids, and then you have this weird like transition period of 3 years where they prep you to go to like the bigger kids school. So you'll be there from either like 10 to 13 or 10 to 14, just depends on what month you were born. And then you got high school where it's like 14 to 18 or 14 to 17. So FYI for the Scotland viewer, Casey, what is 6th grade? I'm from Scotland. Answered that. MGB Automotive. Okay, like I said, bro, thanks for stopping by. Kara Cutie, I don't know. I'm in 4th. 4th grade. You got a couple years. Boy Letsky, yo, my friend's brother have like 140K subs. Yo, good for him. If you need help, my little watery melon just sat OT. Hold on. Yo, my friend's brother has like 140K subs. Yo, that's really good. If you need help, my little watery melon just sat. Huh. Interesting. Casey, 2015. That is confusing. In UK, we have nursery for 2 years, then P1 to P7, then academy for 7 years. That's interesting. That they would. I think the reason they do that here is to kind of prevent like the big kids being with the little kids, to keep things from getting weird. That would be my guess, because you wouldn't want an 18-year-old being around like a really young 11 or 12-year-old. I don't know. I think that's how they do it here, but maybe the UK, maybe it's different. Voidletsky, say it. Okay, let me read it again. If you need help, my little watery melon, just say it. Oh, you're trying to help me out. You're trying to help me get to 2,500 subscribers, because like I said, guys, I'm trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. I know I've been spamming that, but we got literally less than a month now. And yo, chat, we didn't even hit 2,000 subscribers last week. I thought for sure, I even planned it out. My Friday live stream is gonna be the 2,000 subscriber live IRL live stream, and I didn't even hit that. I think I'm still like at almost 1,990. So I think I'm 10 subs away from that. Hopefully, at least this stream, I can get there, but we'll see. Casey, wait 1 sec. My wheelchair is stuck. Be right back. Yo, are you trolling? Voidletsky, if God gave you a wish to change the world, what will be your choice? Ooh, now we're getting deep. If I had one wish to change the world, I don't really think of stuff like this. But give me like a minute. I'll be thinking about it in the background, and then I'll try to answer that the best that I can. Cause, okay. Cause you can approach this a lot of ways. You can approach this, you know, hopefully I would make it to where nobody's homeless. I would make it to where everybody has something to eat. But I only have one wish. So can I just wish that everything is good? I don't want to do that. I think that's corny. So, let me guess. Welcome back, KC. Carrot Cutie, I left for a few seconds and now there's 5 people. That's how it goes. It bounces up and down. And they're in the streams. Waldo, what's your zip code? Come on, bro. Where's Waldo at? BRB, Voidletsky, by the way, do you think Jesus is God when people say he's the Son of God? That's an interesting question. It's like, I get what you're saying. Like, is he God or is he the Son of God? Well, I would say he is my God. That's just the way I can answer it. I can't really. That's one thing with like my faith and my religion. I don't really push it on anybody. I let people believe in what they believe, because that's really. I used to be a non-believer, guys. I used to be a non-believer until like well into my mid-20s. I've recently just changed my religion views, probably within like the last 5 years. And that's because I had some things happen that, you know, kind of opened up my eyes to stuff like that. And and the way I see it is if you believe in bad, you believe in good. So, Rosa Marie Guild 702, what's up? What's up, Rosa? Welcome to the stream. Casey, for the Earth connect to the sun with a magnetic force around the sun, so people can go visit. Okay, hold on. For the Earth connect to the sun with a magnetic force around the sun so people can go visit. So you would want the Earth to connect to the sun? Then we'd cook. I think that's what you're saying. Like, I don't know. Yo, you guys are getting real deep today. Let me see. What about fishing, guys? Do you guys like fishing? A lot of you guys enjoyed the fishing stream, so I think I'm gonna be incorporating that because I have been wanting to stream more. And I think keeping the van stream on Fridays and then maybe go fishing on the weekends. Think about it. Let me know. Voidletsky, do you think that Jesus was sent from Allah, but people saw the powers that God gave him, so they made him a god? Okay, now you're losing me, because I don't really know too much about Allah. Like I said, I respect all religions. If you guys believe, you guys can believe in whatever you guys want to believe. I'm not here to tell you no, but I think I don't know. That's interesting. I've never heard that, Voidletsky, but so I don't really have an answer for you. Casey, yeah, but the magnetic force, so we don't die. So the magnetic force is gonna keep us from cooking. Because supposedly, like even if we were to move like a little bit closer to the sun, we wouldn't be able to survive because it would get too hot. We wouldn't be able to grow anything. We wouldn't be able to eat. So Okay, Evans, I have a riddle for you. All right, let's check what Evans got. Evans 7764. Let's see what Evans 764 has to say. If Pinocchio said, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, hold on. I should have done that. Okay, hold on. So, if Pinocchio said his nose was going to grow, what would happen? If Pinocchio said his nose was going to grow, what would happen? His nose would grow. Or it wouldn't, because he's not lying. If Pinocchio said his nose was going to grow, what would happen? Then it'd stay the same. It wouldn't grow. He's not, because he's being honest, because it would grow. And welcome back, Kara. Welcome back, Casey. Wojlecki. All right, I'm not saying you're attacking my religion, bro. We're good. We're good. I ain't attacking Christianity. I'm just saying the things that Quran told us. Okay. I do. That's one thing I do need to do. I do need to study up my other religions. Like I said, I don't. Evan 764, but then he would be lying. That is true. If he said his nose would grow, it didn't, because he didn't lie. Evan, what's the answer? I'm not good at riddles, bro. I do need to study up on the Quran and these other like Hindu stuff like that, or yeah, these other religions. They're really interesting. I don't say, I'm not here to tell you guys that Christianity is the perfect one. I'm not gonna say that. It's just what I believe. And the reality of the Islam view. Okay, Cutie, you're a small YouTuber. What do you post on YouTube, Kara? Danny Mo, hello. What's up, Danny Mo? That's a fun way to say hello. Evans with a good riddle. I'm still thinking about that, man. ZB1 Hype Girly. Hi ZB1 Hype Girly. Welcome to the stream. Matthew Huffman. What's up, Matthew? Welcome to the stream, bro. Danny Mo 2. Ich bin Deutscher. Okay. There's no answer. It's a clash of reality. Yeah, man. You had me thinking about that one. I was like, he's saying his nose grows, and his nose does grow, but only when he's lying. But he's not lying by telling you that his nose grows, because it does grow when he lies. So it was a good riddle, man. You got me with that one. You got any more? Feel free to drop them. So, I want to bring you guys fishing. I feel like streaming and fishing will go hand in hand, because there's a lot of downtime when you're fishing. So I do want to do that. Matthew Huffman, what's up? I think I already read some of these. Boy Letsky, Daniel trying to say he's from Dutchland. Oh, what's up, Danny Mo? And let's see, Henry Lawrence 007, frog face forehead. What does that mean? You guys have dropping some really interesting chats here, but yeah, like I'm saying, guys, you guys really enjoyed the fishing stream. You guys really enjoyed the fishing stream. I enjoyed doing it. Everything went well. I was afraid that I would drop signal, but I didn't. So I think I'm gonna be incorporating streaming and fishing together, because it's fun, and I think you guys would enjoy it, and that way you guys can get some sun by coming outside and fishing with me. So I think that would be good. Kara Cutie, dang, you trying to hit that? I'm trying to hit 200. Hey, we all start somewhere, and 200, believe it or not, wasn't that long ago for me. Just the more, I would say, Kara, I know you're not asking for advice, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. So I would just say, Kara, stay consistent, and believe in what you're posting, and be proud of every post you post. Try to make it better, and make sure you put in some time into it. Don T. Hi, poor CR7. Okay. Wojlecki. Hey, Kara. Which game is your favorite? Oh, interesting way to spell witch, bro. Hey, Kara, go ahead. You're popping in the chat, Kara. Shout out, Kara. So let me know what you guys think on me streaming the fishing. I think it would be super fun, and you guys would enjoy it, and you guys can learn some things. I do have a video that I'm gonna make. I don't know if it's gonna be either during a stream or I might just film it, but I tried to do it during my fishing stream when I was fishing. You guys know the little Mr. Beast milk that I drank and I reviewed a while back. So, in case you guys don't know this, I'm trying to be on a Mr. Beast video. Will I ever hit that? I don't know, but I'm trying. I don't care if I'm an extra. I don't care if I'm an extra for the extra, but I don't care if I get half a second on his video. But that's what I'm trying to do. So I think I'm gonna make a little. I'm gonna make the little bottle. I'm gonna recycle it, and I'm gonna make a fishing. I'm gonna strap some fishing line on it, and I'm gonna catch a fish on it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that for a video or for a stream. So if you guys like that idea, sub up. Let's see. Kara Cutie Boyletsky, are you asking me or him? I think he's asking you, Kara. Minecraft or Roblox? Oh, interesting. Especially mine is Frozen. I don't know. I feel like it's fire. Obama, have they, or are we Charlie Kirk? Okay, hold on. Gaming with Chris, IG 4403. Obama, have they, or are we Charlie Kirk? And you guys love getting political, and I don't really like getting into that, but we'll see. 5'9", Ni howdy. Are you trying to say ni hao? There you go. 5'9". I think that's what you're trying to say. Kyle, pop pop pop, pew pew pew, terra ta ta ta, boom. You forgot the hung hung hung, the 6'9" gun. Let's mow the lawn together. Welcome back to the stream, bro. I do remember you every time you stop by the stream. You should be a stuntman. Maybe for a Mr. Beast video. Like I said, man, I'm trying to be in the Mr. Beast video. Supposedly, I don't know. I've never applied. I think you're supposed to go on his website and apply. I've never done that. Maybe I should start there. Oh, we got a good question coming up. Real Labhinav Paul, have you taken magic mushrooms? Yes. Yes, I have done shrooms. I actually still have some. They're really old. I probably wouldn't eat them because they're so old from the first time. Kara, you gotta go. See ya, Kara. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you sub up and you'll be back in the streams at some point. I'll hook you up with Jimmy if you want. Yo, Kyle, if you could do that for me, I would really appreciate that, Kyle. Yeah, because that would be like, that's one of my goals here on YouTube, is to be on a Mr. Beast video as a stunt double or something. I don't know. It was supposed to be a joke, but admittedly, it's not very funny. Knee howdy. I don't know. I thought it was funny. You know him, Kyle. Hook me up, bro. Tell me what I gotta do to be on a Mr. Beast video. And I'm Boyletsky. Who? So you guys want to know about the shrooms? All right, guys. So I'll keep it real vague with you guys. I did do shrooms, or magic mushrooms, how he referred to them. And nothing really much happened. I was chilling. I was watching a movie at home. Because I didn't really want to drive anywhere because it was my first time doing it, my first and only time. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive home. Or like, what if this thing hits like super hard and I start seeing like different things and I just don't feel comfortable driving home? I don't want to leave my car somewhere. So I did it at home, and everything was good. Let me see, Boyletsky. By the way, the last stream we asked you if you can play music. I can play very little music, man. I play like an acoustic guitar, and I haven't touched that thing in like almost 2 years. I don't think I'm talented enough to bring it onto the stream. That's all I'm gonna say, Boyletsky. Like I don't even want to embarrass myself bringing my guitar skills to the stream because there's really no skills to show. But yeah, everything was chill. Like I really didn't even feel anything when I did them, and I ate them with Ruffles, by the way. So I did them. Everything was chill until I got up. The second I got up from sitting down, it hit me. And And then after that, like I felt like I was gonna pass out. I didn't have a good time. I know a lot of people have a good time with them. I know you're telling me to try again with 8 grams. Like that's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna do that. But because I ate a couple grams, and now you're telling me to do a hero dose. Like I ain't doing that, bro. But yeah, no, I just didn't do that. But I am a big cannabis guy. Like I do that almost every day, pretty much every day, every day. Boyletsky, no, I mean the music on the phone. Okay. Maybe for the fishing streams. I don't want to do it here because like I'm just in a van. Like there's not much to celebrate. I do want to get, and I didn't buy one for Black Friday. I should have. I should have bought that instead of the dang gimbal that kept failing me last week. Um, but I do want to get like one of those things so I can add like little noises and stuff, so fun sound effects to keep the streams fun, and stuff like that. But I think the Stream Deck is what they call them. So I do want to get something like that. But we'll see, we'll see where that's keep. But little by little, I'm trying to improve the streams. But yeah, so just bear with me, give me some time. Let's mow the lawn together. It's cow poop. Just leave it on the ground. Yeah, I know people get them from cow poop. But I don't know. Like I said, they're still at my desk, my old desk. They're in the garage. They're fermenting. I don't know if they're still good. I don't know if I even do them, but they're there for whenever I want to revisit that part. I will. But look, I don't like doing stuff like that. I don't even like doing edibles. Like edibles for me aren't fun. Like the reason I don't really like doing edibles is because they just hit you, and then you really can't control it. Like you just have to hold on for the ride, and you have to commit a lot of time to do that. And I don't really like doing that. Boyletsky, you got a question? What's up, man? Five now. What's your top 5 artists? Okay, I'll tell you my top 5 artists right now that I'm listening to, not of all time, because you guys ask me, and I tell you guys this every time, but I listen to different things. So top 5, and they're not in any order. I would say right now I'm listening to Mac Miller, G-Eazy, Kanye West. What else? Young Thug. And what else have I been listening to? Man, I wish I had my Spotify playlist. And Drake. Drake's got to be in there because he's featured so much that he's in a lot of songs. So let me know what you think. 5 now. Boyletsky, why you happy when you have low views? Low, like only 3 people watching, barely getting up to 10. That's pretty sad. I don't think that's pretty sad, Boyletsky. I actually see that as growth. Because when I first started streaming, I would stream for like an hour, and I would get 100 people that come in and out, come in and out, come in and out, come in and out. And now, I've had streams where I can hit 1,000. I think the highest stream I ever hit was 1,200 people in an hour. So that number, although you see it, you describe it as 3 to 5, 10, it was at 60 people at some point. And it changes. Like YouTube isn't gonna like give me that every time, because I don't think I'm there yet. I think I'm at where I'm at now, where it'll be anywhere from 5 to 10 people. So I see that as growth, because now when I'll end the stream, it'll tell me that there was 200-300 people in the stream, which is, to you it might seem like a little, but to me, I 3 times my views in a few months. And I don't stream every day. I stream once a week. So I see that as growth, Boyletsky. I don't see it as sad. I see it as growth. 5, that's valid. Not the same as me, but valid for sure. Let me know what's your top 5, bro. I'm curious. But I kind of mixture it a little bit too. Like I said, that's what I'm listening to now. Sometimes I'll just listen to house music all day. Sometimes I'll listen to music in Spanish all day. Sometimes I'll listen to country all day. I change. Drake as a feature isn't bad. Otherwise, not a huge Drake fan. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Old Drake, you could listen to him on his own. When he was a lot younger, maybe talking about 10 years ago. Now, he's good as a feature. I don't like any of his pop songs. Like they play him on the radio. That's cool. Just not for me. Boyletsky, ask Mr. Beast to give you some followers or money. You will need some. Nah, like I don't know. I mean, I guess I would want to be on this video just for fun, not so much to grow YouTube. I don't really worry about the subscribers on my channel. Like, um, I just don't really worry about that. I worry about the views. Uh, my goal is to increase my viewership on my channel. I think everything else will come as long as I'm doing my part, showing up and just giving it my best when I'm on here. Eminem was pretty good though. Eminem's good. Eminem should have been on that list actually, but I just this past week I haven't really been listening to Eminem. I kind of replaced him with G-Eazy, so I replaced him with another white rapper, which I don't mind. I feel like white rappers that when they're in their peak, you can say like of their musical career, people don't really like them, but over time people they grow to them. 50 Cent's good too, man. I bump a lot of 50 Cent. It's just 50 Cent, and then like last week I said I was listening to Ice Cube, just stuff like that, bro. But yeah, my music taste goes all over the place. Juice World, it's been a couple years since I've listened to Juice World, but Juice World's music, it's just like not really my type, but if somebody plays it, I'll bump it. I don't tell people to turn Juice World off. Oh, and then you guys want to know something that is going to be upcoming for my channel is this past weekend, I got Wojlecki XXX Tentacion. A couple of his songs I like. You guys have to remember, I'm 31. When XX Tentacion came out, when did he pass? I think that was like right before 2020. So I was already kind of getting a little up there. And so I kind of missed it. But some of his songs and some of his features are good. I don't say. Well, I wouldn't say he's not good. Black Edward Stewart, you're gay? Good to know. Oh, Edward. Interesting comment. 5 I'd say my top one is a guy from Cali called EBK J-Bo. Okay. 2 is probably Ski Mask. 3 is probably Thirsty O, 3K. 4, maybe Coochies. And 5, probably Joey Trap. 5 Don't take this the wrong way, bro. But I think I'm just older than you. And I don't know any of those guys. Especially the guy from Cali. Like, I think the guy from Cali I might have heard of. But don't worry, bro. Later, when I listen to the replay, I'll check out some of their music, bro, because if they're your top 5, they got to be good. Wojlecki, the last part of 2019. Okay, so you're talking about 6 years ago. I'm 31. I was 25. But he was still up and coming. That's the thing with XXX Tentacion. He was still up and coming. Like, a lot of people wouldn't really like bump him like that, and I guess that was me. 5 I'm in Cali, so that's why I know. Okay. Hey, shout out to 5 for bumping Cali music. I get a lot of people that don't like that I listen to a lot of like music from California. But I like California. Sorry for repping my state. But I know a lot of people aren't proud to be from California, but I'm proud to be from California. So shout out 5 for being proud of that he's from Cali too. Troy Boy 25, do you prefer sourdough or dill dough? I don't really mess with dough, bro, but that's a interesting comment, Troy Boy. 5 they're relatively underground for some of them. Okay, so they're up and coming, bro. I used to listen to a lot of up and coming like artists when I was younger. One of them who you guys might have heard of but never really made it out of the underground scene was Atmosphere. Atmosphere was super big when I was like in high school, and the guy was already older. The guy was already like in his mid-30s, I think, when I was in high school, and he just couldn't break from the underground scene, but he was really popular. So, and actually I was recently listening to Atmosphere, so that's why I kind of thought about him right now. But yeah. Oh, and then one thing that you guys are going to be seeing on my channel that a lot of you guys seem to enjoy, Sierra Roblox, hello Sierra, welcome to the stream, is I recently got approved for DoorDash. For those of you guys that don't know, I have an ongoing series on my channel where I take my little motorcycle and we do fun little adventures while we're delivering food. Because that's another thing I like to do. Warletsky, you gotta go, no problem. Warletsky, thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. Hopefully I can see you on future streams. Sub up, guys, so you guys get notified whenever I'm back on stream. I'm gonna be, and that's a big help that I finally got approved for DoorDash, because I've been signed up for DoorDash for over a year now, and I haven't been approved, and I've been struggling to finish that series because with Uber Eats it's very inconsistent work. Sierra, shout out Sierra Roblox 1 for subscribing, and they like the video or the stream. So shout out Sierra Roblox 1 for subbing up. They know we're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year, and that we're on our grind to do that. So shout out Sierra Roblox 1. And so I've been on my grind. Glorymar Morales Q8W. Hi, Glorymar. Welcome to the stream. Cleezy 1007. Can you fight off 50 wieners with only your butt? I've answered this question before. Cleezy, but you must be new here. And I said, I hope I can. I will try my best. I will try my best to fight him off. And I think I can. So there you go. That's your answer. I hope. But yeah. So this opens up so much more opportunity for me to do better on that series, and I'm very happy. I've been doing a couple test runs over the weekend. I went out and I started to test the app, and it's one thing. Cleezy 1007. I love you. Shout out Cleezy 1007 for the positive energy. Love you too, man. But 5 now. You should make comments, announce out loud when you're driving Uber. That will probably pull lots of views. Oh, like driving people around? Just like act like I have Tourette's or what? That's one thing I've never done, and I don't think I ever will. Is drive people around. I don't mind driving the food. It's super easy when it's just food. You just throw it in the car, forget about it. But driving people, I don't think I have the patience for that. The Great Corn Holio. Hi, Great Corn Holio. Welcome to the stream. 5 now. When you get lots of viewers, make it dono only. Maybe, but not there yet. The Great Corn Holio. What's your gender? Male. In case it wasn't obvious, male. Oh, Uber Eats. My bad. No worries. Hey, but doing Uber Eats is fun, because a lot of people, they don't see the fun in it, but I see the fun in it, because you're literally just driving, especially when I'm on my motorcycle. Like, you're just driving a motorcycle. Like, it's fun. You don't have to worry about parking. Like, it makes it so much easier than when you're in a car. The Great Corn Holio, cis or trans? I don't want to assume. Yo, come on now. I got the jacket, bro. It's obvious. But if I gotta repeat myself, I will. Male. Like, born male. Nothing wrong if you switched. I'm just describing mine. 5, nah. Fun if you like driving, for sure. Just about music, exactly. You just turn the music up. Personally, I like to, take a joint, chill. If I make a mistake, it is what it is, Like, I'm out here just chilling, making some money. But like I'm saying, guys, me being on DoorDash opens up so many opportunities for me to make that series so much better. And that's why I'm only on episode 3 for that series out of 10. Because I was waiting for something. I've been signed up for Instacart, for Amazon Flex, for Walmart Spark. I've been trying to do something else with that series. But DoorDash, I went out there. I did some deliveries. I think I did like 6 or 7 over the weekend. And it does require you to take a lot more pictures. I see what people mean when it's like you're practicing your photography skills for DoorDash, because you gotta take a ton of pictures. It tells you, take a picture of yourself to confirm that it's you delivering the food. Take a picture of your insulated bag. Every like 3-4 deliveries, you have to do that. Take a picture of the food you delivered. Take a picture of the receipt. Like it's a lot of pictures. And I don't know how I feel about that. I've been kind of like trying to do test runs, so when I'm on my motorcycle, I could do better. But I don't like it as much as Uber Eats, but it keeps me a lot more busier than Uber Eats. Like I can actually, if I have 2 hours, I will more than likely, if I have both DoorDash and Uber Eats on, I will more than likely be consistently working those 2 hours, rather than when I was just with Uber Eats, I might just get 1 or 2 deliveries and be sitting around for an hour and a half. So this opens up a lot more opportunities. I think now I can actually maybe do like a whole 8-hour shift video for you guys and see how much I make. I know a lot of you guys are interested, but yeah, I just see so much more opportunity now that I'm on DoorDash. Another thing I don't like about DoorDash is it lies to you. It lies to you in regards to how much you're gonna get paid. Like I'll take an order for like 8-9 bucks, and then I'll get $6. And I don't like that, because I wouldn't have taken the order if it was for $6. I took it because it was $9. But that's one thing I've been seeing with DoorDash. But I don't know. I'm so new. I've only done like less than 10 deliveries on it. 5 not. Wait, what the fuck does this mean? I was confused too. I just saw the trans and I'm like, yo, come on now. The Great Cornholio. Really? I am sorry. I really thought you were female to male trans. Yo, come on now. Come on, Cornholio. You know better, bro. I literally got the manliest man jacket you can wear. Look, let me angle this a little more over here, because I want you guys to see. Like there's some kids doing wheelies behind me. That's why I keep looking back, and you'll see them right now. Check them out. Like they're riding by. Let me take a sip of my drink. Yo, when I point the camera at them, they don't come. But they're doing it in like fixies. Swiss Tanuki, hi from Switzerland. How much can you make in a month? And like, well, the thing with like Uber Eats and DoorDash and like all these other ones, and what I see a lot of opportunity in, if you have a lot of downtime. If you have a lot of downtime, you can make a good amount. I wouldn't recommend doing it full time. I wouldn't recommend doing it full time. I would recommend it as you got extra time on the weekend or on one of your days off or whatever, maybe in the morning, afternoons, whatever shift you work, and you got a couple hours to spare. You don't want to sit around the house, watch TV, eat. You want to make some money, then I would do it that way. But I see people on YouTube that do it full time, and they can make really good money. They're obviously wear and tearing on their car, but physically on you, it's not a lot of work. You're just driving. It does suck if you would have to do it full time, because it could be very inconsistent. And if you're gonna be doing inconsistent work like that, I would recommend for you to do something else. Oh, did you guys see that? Dang. I don't know if my mic is about to die, guys. Yeah, it died. Chat, I think my mic died. Hopefully it did. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Well, my receiver died. So anyways, guys, I'm actually gonna have to end the stream now. It's unfortunate. Check the kids out. Check the kids out. They don't even know they're on camera right now. But hey, they're actually pretty good on the bike. Okay, you still hear me? Good. Then I'll keep going for a little bit, but I had to turn the AC off, because if not, it's gonna get really hot. It's gonna get hot for me because of this thick jacket. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and read some of this. Audio switch, yeah. I saw that because the thing came on, and then it was telling me that it was dead. But that's my fault for not charging it. Okay. It's okay. I was just wondering about you. I work already and can pay my bills. Okay, that's fine. And I see a lot of the Uber Eats guys. They most of them have jobs like me. They'll have like a 40-hour job where they can pay their bills, and then they're like, oh, I have extra time. A lot of them go out and deliver food. So that's what a lot of them do. I try and do that here and there, but I don't have a lot of free time like I used to. So Swiss Tanuki, still hear me? Audio switch, yup. Okay. Hey, yo, shout out 5Na and Swiss Tanuki for letting me know that you guys can hear me. Cause, um, go thin one. Hello, what's going on with your life? Um, it's going, it's good. You know, can't complain. Pretty blessed. You know, can't complain. But for like DoorDash and stuff, I more or less do that for just like the videos. It like, believe it or not, like DoorDash YouTube and Uber Eats YouTube is really big. A lot of people like to watch that. That's how I kind of started getting into it, because I started watching people that did it and I'm like, yo, that looks pretty easy, let me give it a shot. And I did it and it's pretty easy. If you really want full-time, just be a truck driver. Yeah, basically. You're basically a really small driver, like a truck driver, but you're driving a car. You're delivering cargo, but you're delivering a really small cargo, like a bag of food. So yeah. Let me see. Justin Green -MAN1U. Could you say hi to my friend Mike Ox Brown? He wants to say his first and last name. He's a big fan. Oh, shout out Mike Ox Brown. There you go, bro. Oh, I'm new to the channel, so just asking. No worries. No worries, Gothan. You're good. If you're new, I hope you sub up, because I'm trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. So I got like a little bit over 20 days to do that. But yeah, my experience with DoorDash is it's whatever's like easy, brainless work is how I describe it. It's chill. Like, you can actually make a good amount hourly if you like go on a busy hour, on a busy time of day. You can actually make decent hourly money. Sometimes you get screwed. Sometimes, like, I'll give you guys an example. One of the DoorDash that I did this weekend, that was terrible. I shouldn't have done it, but this is why I kind of wanted to practice it in my car, so I'm not getting screwed over when I'm in my bike. So what happened is I took a DoorDash delivery. Look, it was a dumb day for me too. It was Black Friday. Stores are busy. I had to deliver a monitor, like a monitor for a computer. So I had to go to Best Buy. I bought it, and then I had to drive it. But when I took the order, the only reason I took the order was because it was a 4-mile trip. It was like 4.5 miles trip. I took the 4.5 miles trip, and so I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I'm right next to the store, and they're both in the same plaza, so that's why it's low mileage. I just have to go pick up the food that I'm right next to, and then just deliver it. It wasn't a 4-mile trip. It was like a 10-mile trip. So I wanted to cancel it, but I had already picked up the first one. The first one was simple, just like a little pie, and then the next one was the gaming monitor. So I couldn't cancel it. I had to wait like 30 minutes at Best Buy to buy the monitor, which sucked. I was already like, whatever, you know, but this is why I'm out here practicing this dang app. So when I'm out here on the motorcycle, I don't get screwed. And then when I finally pay for the monitor, I'm like, okay, well, at least I just have to drive a couple miles and drop it off. It wasn't a couple miles. It was like 3 cities away. Swiss Tanuki, are you afraid being replaced by delivery drones and robots? Nah, like, that's really interesting. I've actually been thinking about this a lot. Is like the future of how AI and how like all of this stuff is going to change the future of the job market. I think it's going to change it a lot. And I mess around with AI a lot, guys. Like, I'm on it like almost every day. I'm messing with it. You know, it helps me like organize my notes when I come on here and stuff like that. Like, I tell it, so it's a lot quicker than me typing it. So I do that. I'm not really worried about it, because I have a feeling that it's gonna come really fast, and you're already hearing about the layoffs. We're getting layoffs, and at least here in the States. In the States, there's been a lot of layoffs, and I think I have a feeling that a lot of it is because of AI. AI is replacing a lot of things. You have a lot of spots that are like our Taco Bell. Taco Bell has an AI drive-through, so you're seeing it, and it's here to stay, guys. So get comfortable. I would say like even like being on like content creation, I guess, is it's coming for that too. So I don't think anybody's safe. I think AI is here to stay. So I think you just gotta move with it, not go against it. I hope. May I ask where you are from? I'm from California. Dr. Chill 8722. Hope you're keeping well, champ. Stay safe and stay blessed. Yo, thank you, Dr. Chill 8722. Those are some really kind words, bro. Go thin. AI has already placed a lot of software engineers. Yeah, and it's gonna replace like every office job first. Engineers, like everything, secretaries. Like there's gonna be no more secretaries. Like you're gonna call a place and you're gonna talk to AI. Just like right now they outsource that now to other countries where you call, and then here in the States, and then they don't really speak English that well. It's gonna get replaced with AI. AI is cheaper than that, so keep that in mind, guys. 5 shout out small creators like Ayla Vano. Hopefully I pronounced that name right. 5 Go thin. Which AI do you use? I use ChatGPT. I don't really mess with like Gemini, Grok, or any of the other ones. I just stick to ChatGPT. Swiss Tanuki. I never understood why people like delivery. I prefer to cook myself or eat at a restaurant. I tried delivery maybe 3 times and was always disappointed. Food was okay, but not really good. I 100% agree with you, Swiss Tanuki. The only time I get food delivered is when it is very inconvenient for me to leave the house and go pick it up. Because I know what these delivery drivers do. I'm one of them. I know a lot of them will get it, boom. They ain't putting it in the insulated bag. That takes too long. A lot of them might drop it. A lot of it's not really the driver's fault. It's the app's fault. They will pair up your order. Say you tipped well, they'll pair it up with another order who didn't tip, and then a lot of the times you will have to deliver the order that didn't tip first, and then drive the food around that did tip, and then give it to them later, so it's colder. Go figure. These tech apps can't figure that out. MGB Automotive, welcome back. Glad you came back for the stream. Swiss Tanuki, but of course I'm happy for you since that's your business. I wouldn't say it's my business, but it's something. It really like I was looking at it, and it really does add up at the end of this year, because I'm gonna have to pay taxes for it. So last year I didn't, because like I didn't hit the goal, but this year, yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the goal. It's pronounced Isla. Oh, okay, Isla. Let me go back and shout it out. Fine now, no worries, bro. Thanks for shout out small creators like Isla Vano. There you go. Kratos, do you think Voyletsky's a freak or a weirdo? I wouldn't call him a weirdo. I feel like a weirdo is like a strong word. Voyletsky's been on the stream for a few times now, so solid dude. I wouldn't think he's a weirdo. Why would he say he's a freak? That's interesting. I don't remember him saying any freaky things. Nothing wrong with being a freak, bro. Tipping is not so important in Switzerland. I understand. Tipping here is really interesting. Sometimes I'm like, I don't get it, but sometimes I guess I'm delivering the food and I'm like, all right. The thing with that is I see a lot of drivers, a lot of Uber Eats and DoorDash drivers that complain. They'll say, oh, well, it doesn't pay enough. It, blah, blah, blah. You wear and tear, like you get low orders. You don't have to take the orders. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're not going to get deactivated if you don't take the order. You're taking the order because you took that order. You saw the amount it was going to pay. And if you need to be responsible because you accepted it. You should have been, if you didn't want it, if you felt like it didn't pay enough, you shouldn't have taken it. So I don't understand people that complain about stuff like that. I would never come on here and be like, oh, I did a small order and it paid $2.50. Like, I would never take that order. You shouldn't either. If it's not worth it, it's not worth your time. You have to put you have to value your time. Citizen Snips 7949. I got in a Chinese restaurant and can't get cheese. I got in a Chinese restaurant and can't get cheese. Interesting. It's more like a little extra you give tipping. I think that's what tipping is. Citizen Snips. They asked me to order something else, please. But this is America. I demand my cheese. In a Chinese restaurant, I do as I please. Yo, Citizen Snips got bars. Wordletsky, I didn't say you were weirdo, bro. I didn't say you were weirdo. I think you're cool. You've been in the streets for a minute, bro. So, go thin one. Facts. Thank you. Thank you. I see a lot of clips on YouTube, TikTok of people like spazzing out, saying that they can't pay the rent. Like you have to be grateful for what it is. I think Uber Eats and DoorDash is designed for people who are struggling who are in between jobs and need to make some sort of income. Like maybe their unemployment ran out, and they got no income coming in, so they have an opportunity to at least make something, at least make enough to where you can eat. If you destroy your car in the being, you should be planning on getting another car in the future. Or I wouldn't be doing Uber Eats or DoorDash on a new car. I would do it in like the car I have. It's like a 20-something-year-old car. Doesn't matter how many miles it has on it. Steven-KB7YY. My tip is so drippy right now. Yo, chill with that. Wordletsky, good. I'm watching you. Wordletsky, bro. Come on now. I know you're a loyal viewer. I wouldn't throw shade on you like that, bro. I stood up for you. I said you weren't a weirdo. In Canada, all the Uber drivers are Indian. Here where I'm at, a lot of the drivers I see are Asian. So, Cylin-B3J. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. It's Friday. I got this weekend coming up. I got plans to upload a video. And you know, do fun things out too. Swiss Tanuki. In my opinion, people should get paid by the company enough that they can live without tipping. Tipping should be for people who make an extra effort. I sort of agree with you on that, Swiss Tanuki. I think it shouldn't, look, if a company can't pay for the job, okay, it gets deeper. So, this is what minimum wage does. Minimum wage also destroys jobs. For those of you guys that don't know, a long time ago here in the United States, there would be somebody who would pump your gas, and that guy didn't make a lot of money. Most of the time it was a kid. Most of the time it was like a teenager who really doesn't need a lot of money, who probably doesn't have to pay bills, probably really doesn't even have to buy his own food. His parents probably do that, but he's just doing a little something to gain some skills as a young person. And maybe even if he makes 20 bucks in a few hours, it was good for him. But hey, now if you're not at least making here in California, I think it's like $17.50 an hour, you can't have that job. You can't make a job for somebody that will pay that. So I guess what I'm getting at is you yourself should dictate if that job is worth it for you. I wouldn't take a job that isn't going to pay me enough to pay my bills. I feel that is a waste of my time. Now, I would much rather say I didn't have a job, I would much rather do DoorDash and Uber Eats all day, but if that's what you have to do for a little bit to get back on your feet. So I think it's more on you to dictate whether the work you're offered is worth your time. Go thin. How long does unemployment support last in California? I'm not sure. Luckily, I've never had to be on unemployment. I'm lying, because for COVID, I think that was unemployment. But COVID was totally different. That's not like if you go on unemployment now, I think it's totally different. But I think it's 6 months. I'm not too sure, but I believe it's 6 months. And if you haven't found a job yet, you can extend that a little more, maybe to 9 months. I'm not too sure, but I think the minimum is 6 months. 5 now. Hey, my bad. Low-key trolling with I love anal. Yo. Yo, 5 now. How dare you get me like that, bro? I literally just pronounced it right to where I understood what you're doing, bro. But hey, no worries, bro. It's It's actually funny because I haven't seen that one. That's why you got me. Cillin-B3J. Nice. That's good. Yep. Not bad. Eric Boy. Life could be worse. Tipping should be illegal. I think tipping should be not expected. It should be out of somebody who actually enjoyed the service enough to give it. Nowadays, you go to a lot of these other restaurants before you pay. They spin that thing around and say, boom, 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 10%, 15%, 20%, no tip. And now it's like, well, they're putting you on the spot. Like, are you gonna look like a cheap ass? But it's like, yo, you're not doing anything. It's like if I would have walked into McDonald's and got the food. I'm not gonna eat here. You're not gonna throw away my trash. Like, do I have to pay a tip? But now you're gonna look like the bad guy if you hit no tip. So I think a lot of that stuff is I don't know. Tipping is interesting, and it's a lot of people don't like it. Some people don't care. I just think it should be more out of the person. Like, if there's places that I go to and I really enjoy, I will always tip because I want to keep coming back to this restaurant. Whenever I don't want it to go under, so I put more money into it than what they're asking. So that's how I see it. That's how I do it. Eric Boy, tipping should be illegal. Just covered that. Citizen Snips. I go in a Chinese restaurant and can't get cheese. They ask me to order something else, please, but this is America. I demand my cheese in a Chinese restaurant. I do as I please. Citizen Snips with his bars, bro. Americans do like cheese. I'm not a big fan of cheese. It doesn't go well with my stomach. So yeah. 5 now, my bad, big dog. Hey, it's all good, bro. It was actually pretty funny. So, you ain't gotta apologize. Swiss Tanuki, corporate greed should be illegal. CEOs make millions and the workers make pennies. That's not good for the economy. But that's kind of how it works, man. I don't know. I know the CEOs work a lot. They have a lot more responsibilities than, say, the guy at the factory or whatever, Like, he might be here tomorrow, he might not be, but the CEO has to be there no matter what. He's the one that's got to put in the long shifts. A lot of responsibility on him. A lot of them are bald for that reason. So there's ups and downs for CEOs. CEOs aren't known for having good hair. So keep that in mind. If you want to be a CEO, you're probably going to stress your hair out of you. So Robin Moss, welcome back, Robin Moss. Hi, how's it been going? It's going good. Unfortunately, like we talked about it a little bit, but I missed one day of my 7-day challenge. So, that's the only thing. As far as like YouTube, where I was like, I dropped the ball, would be that day. But it was Thanksgiving. I didn't have a lot of time, so that's kind of why that day I really didn't post. Citizen Snips. So I took my problems and I went to Mars, drinking in the crummy downtown bars, but I couldn't get enough eyed in my coke. My life fell apart. So I took my problems and I went to Mars, drinking in the crummy downtown bars, but I couldn't get enough ice in my coke. My life fell apart. I think that's what you're saying. Interesting bars. Citizen Snips. Christian Bianchi -U1B. Hello, my friend. Hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream. Tank Herd. How you doing, big dog? I'm good, bro. It's Friday. I can't complain. Whenever it's Friday, I'm always in a good mood. Because I'm chilling. And Swiss Tanuki. I don't say that CEOs shouldn't make more, but that's maybe 20 times more than the lowest paid worker. It just depends. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm not a CEO, but I see why they get paid what they get paid. Because not in this company that I work at, but in my old company, I worked really close with the CEO of the company. And granted, this dude was making a lot more than me. But I would always see this guy was always working. Like, it's not like he's up there on his phone, kicking back, just on his phone. Like, that's what the secretaries, that's what the people in accounting were doing. But I would go in there and I would go into his office and that dude was never on his phone. So CEOs work, and he was bald too. And they're always tall. Every CEO I've seen freaking tall, except for Jeff Bezos. That dude missed that part. Swiss Tanuki, I don't say that. Okay. Tanker, hey, come on now. Hey, Tanker 5263. Hey, will you shout out my brother, man? His name is Nick Carr. Thanks, man. God bless. I saw what you were doing, Tank. Hey, that's why I really did that. But anyways, guys, it's getting a little dark. And I actually have to get back to it. So it was a good stream. Keep an eye out for some videos this weekend. Will be probably a short tomorrow and a long form on Sunday is the goal. But I will be back for another stream next Friday, so keep that out. I am thinking of maybe doing a fishing stream for the upcoming weekend. So if you guys like fishing, Tanker, you got me. But hey, I saw that. Swiss Tanuki, nice talking to you. Hey, Swiss Tanuki, hope you subscribe, man. I like seeing when you guys come back to the chat. I like chopping it up with you guys. So, and I'm also trying to hit 2,500 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, Aiden Hazlett, I need help with homework. ChatGPT or AI, bro. Drop the sub. Shout out 5 now for subbing up. Tankard, have a good night. Have a great weekend, guys. And yeah, I'll be back on YouTube next week. If you guys like long form videos, check them out this weekend.